Good morning, guys. I swear, some days I wake up and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to start. Like this morning I got up and I had my shower and I got a few other things started. Some videos and things like that, but I know I need to do eBay today, so I'm going to take you guys with me upstairs and kind of show you, run through the process of picking a few things out, taking some pictures, and getting them listed on eBay, kind of give you a little behind the scenes with that. But some days I just wake up and my head is spinning and I just don't even know where to start. I am blown away that today is already the 15th. For me, it's the 14th. I'm filming this on the 14th. But for you guys, this is the 15th. Guys, January just got here. And we're already halfway through. I mean, is that not absolutely crazy? Especially when you think about, like, the kinds of things that you want to accomplish. You know, your goals that you set going into the new year. Like, what kind of progress have you made with those goals so far? Already 2 weeks in. Can you really look at those goals that you set and say to yourself that you are actually making progress? I mean, I feel that I am with everything except for my weight loss. The weight loss has been, it's been tough. You know, when the holidays came, I allowed myself to go off, you know, and have the holiday foods, which I never should have done. You know, I was going to start again January 1st, which I did do, and I get almost all the way through the week and then I screw it up. So it's been tough to get back on and stick with it, but you know, I mean, I'm not giving up. This is a lifelong journey here, and although I would love to see the weight just fall off overnight, you know, it's difficult. So gonna be working on that, and I know some of you are waiting for a new weigh-in. Let's go do that right now. Okay, so we got our marbles here. And here is the sad truth of it. That'll work. Okay, so, looking back, wow, the last weigh-in I have on here is from November 11th, and I was 321. So I guess this is not too absolutely horrible bad, even though it kind of is. I just weighed in at 330. So if you're looking back to my last weigh-in of November 11th at 321 pounds, I've gained 9 pounds since then. That's 2 months ago, so I guess that really is not too bad for all the junk that I've had. But we're going to start over fresh right here, right now. I'm going to do my weigh-ins every month on the 1st. I planned on doing that for January, and I didn't do it. I think I was just kind of down on myself, knowing that I had gone off the diet, and I was like, I don't even want to face it. So let's just start over right now. January, what is the date today? Oh, 15th. And it was 330. God, ridiculous. All right, so then what we need to do is I need to put 9 marbles back from the lost jar into the found jar. I found 9 pounds. Let's do that real quick here, and then we'll get on with the eBay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So, the good thing is, I still have that many marbles in the lost jar. So I'm still down from where I started back in March at 367. So that's still 37 pounds down. It sucks that I went up because I was all the way down to 311 in September. And, you know, since then, I've gained 19 pounds. But I guess that's really not all that bad. What matters is that I don't give up, that I just keep on moving, get the weight going out the door again. So, alright guys, there is your weigh-in. The next one will be on February 1st, even though I know that's only 2 weeks away. I want to do it on the 1st of every month. But, okay, let's get on with this eBay stuff. Okay, so you guys have seen my eBay room here where I take the pictures before. I gotta straighten a little bit of this up first before I do anything, as usual, because it's always a mess in here. But basically, the first thing I do is straighten this crap up. And then I use these tables over here to set things that I'm gonna take pictures of right here. So it's sort of like an assembly line. I prepare things right here. If I have receipts, I stick them up on the board here, and then I can easily access everything from the tables, bring it over here and take pictures. And then unfortunately, I don't have another table over here at the moment. I have one, but it's not set up. I don't know what I did with it. So I just kind of toss everything over there. But then after I'm done there, everything like the shirts and that will go on hangers here and go into my stock room right next door. So give me just a minute here to straighten this up and make some room on these tables here. And then we'll go through the process of picking some things out, taking some pictures, and, you know, the whole thing. So I got some of this area cleaned off here. I wanted to start getting some things prepared. So I have a big spot open on the table here. I'm going to start doing like some t-shirts and sweatshirts and that first. I'm going to put this Kmart sweatshirt on there. This is actually pretty cool. It's from 1998. So basically I'm going to lay these out one on top of another right here so that I can turn around, pick up the first one, lay it down, take my pictures, get rid of it, then, you know, one after another just like that, and not kick my lights. But like if I'm pulling things out of bags, because a lot of times I'll come home and I'll have my bags from Goodwill or Salvation Army or wherever I'm at. And as I pull things out, the receipts are in there. So I have to take the receipt and stick them up here on the board, because you have to save every receipt if you have to itemize your taxes. And if you're making enough money, you have to itemize your taxes. Every penny, every dollar that you can use as a deduction at the end of the year brings down that taxable amount of income. This here, I forgot I bought the other day. It's actually a Tommy Hilfiger sweatshirt, and that's called a spell out when it spells it all out like that. Really, if you're looking for Tommy stuff, you're looking for the stuff from the 90s, and if it's a spell out, you want it to be real big across the front or the arms or something like that. But this is something that will definitely sell. So here's how I'm laying them out on the table here. We'll go in here and choose some more, but these shirts right here, I just went through and those have not been listed yet, so we're gonna get those on the table. This room is something else altogether. I've showed you guys this room before. This is what I refer to as my stock room, and it is fully stocked with all kinds of junk for eBay. All you're seeing in this picture is the clothes. There's shelves over here full of stuff, puzzles and toys, radios. Look at this. This awesome boombox is one thing that I have held off putting on there because it's so cool and I kind of want to keep it. But that's one of the problems with eBay, is that you want to keep everything that you find. So I might put that on there today. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But in fact, here's something I actually just sold. VeggieTales lunchbox. Sold it for 20 bucks. I think I paid, I don't know, a couple bucks. I might even have showed you guys this in a video recently. But I got to take that down and pack it. So all these clothes, this is what I want to go through right now. Pick out some shirts to sell. But I want to be really picky about it so that I'm picking things that have the most potential to sell. Like, let's see. Right here we got a Harley t-shirt. Those are usually pretty good. Braves, Patriots. Here's a Patriots shirt. I'll have to look and see if there's anything significant with the Patriots right now. I don't follow football, so I really don't know. So if they're like going to the Super Bowl and you guys know and I don't know. But I'll find out. And if it's significant, I'll get that listed. Teen Wolf, that's pop culture. We'll try this one again, too. This is a Nat Nast bowling shirt. American Legion. Shinston, West Virginia. That's a brand that sells pretty good, Nat Nast, so we'll try that again. I haven't had that one on there for a while. Easy E. Cancer Sucks. Okay, so I got my lights set up and everything here. Now, you see that I have white background here, but I also put this down, which is just one of these folding, like, display things. You know, you get them at a craft store. Kids use them for school, for science projects and that. And the reason that I'm using that is because it's a flat surface. It's still white, so you see it blends in, it lights up nice, so the background will kind of disappear. But instead of using the fabric, this is cardboard, which is slippery. So when I'm doing clothes, the clothes will slip right off. I can flip them over and it won't mess up the background. If I do that with the white sheet, it gets all wrinkled up. I have to try to straighten it out each time, and it's just a big waste of time and a lot of hassle. You also see where I threw all the lighter color shirts to the side, and that's because those won't show up very well with a white background. So I also have a black, and I'll put that on there when I'm ready to do those light shirts. You'll also notice that I have this yardstick. The reasoning for that is because people want to know the measurements. They want to know the measurements from the neck to the waist and from the pit to the pit. So instead of measuring and writing it all out in the description, I will just take this yardstick, and as I'm taking my pictures of the shirts, I'll lay it down from neck to waist and take a shot. And then I'll lay it side to side from pit to pit and take a shot. And there you go. The measurements are in the pictures for them. They don't have to ask. You don't have to take the extra time to type it in. And it's a done deal. Each and every one of these shirts was chosen based on either the brand name, Nast, or the kind of thing that's on it. Like this one says, I'm keeping this shirt Hoarders, like from the Hoarders TV show. Then we've got Dumb and Dumber, the movie shirt. People collect that kind of stuff. Here's a Mr. Rogers Neighborhood shirt. Vans. Aladdin's Castle. That's an old video game arcade in the malls. This is a Marines sweatshirt. Florida Gators vest. Los Angeles Lakers. Tommy. So I have a whole bunch of them set out there. I'm ready to roll. Whenever I go shopping for these shirts or anything I'm buying, I use the eBay app and I search the completed listings to see if that shirt was available and if it's sold. And I also search the listings that are live at the moment to see how many of them I'm going to be up against. Because let's just say this Betty Page shirt right here. It looks really cool. It's a really awesome graphic. It's something that I guarantee will sell. I always check the date, if there is a date on the graphic, because vintage shirts sell really, really good. But the thing is, you want to check and see if there are any of that exact same graphic available right now, because if there are, that's just less of a chance of it selling. If there's none on there, you have a good chance of it selling, and you can put the price at like probably 28 bucks or best offer. So maybe I'll get that one on there today as well. It's been a while since I've had it listed, and I haven't looked it up to see if there are any on there right now, but I will definitely do that. So let's get started on these other shirts here. Okay, guys, so I'm just taking a break here. I had to run out to the bank and pay some bills and stuff. But I wanted to show you a couple things I just got because I stopped at the Goodwill. So while we're on an eBay video here, this is the first thing. A giant woolly mammoth. Look at this thing. Now, usually anybody would pass this thing up. It's just a kid's toy. But I know that there are a couple brands of these things that go really good, including this one called Chapmei, C-H-A-P-M-E-I. It was sold at Toys R Us, and this I just paid $4 for. I don't know why people love these things, but I find the Chapmei toys all the time. In fact, there was a whale in there, like the, you know, the Shamu whale, the orca, whatever it's called. It was only $2, and those go for about anywhere from 8 to 15, but I passed on that, and I bought this guy for $4, and this will go for 40 bucks easily, believe it or not. Like I said, I don't know why people love these, but they collect them, and this is a rare one. And the other thing that I got, and this is why you want to pay attention to things, and like if you see something that just doesn't look like something you see every day, check it out. Even if you have no idea what it is, don't just pass it up. Pull up that eBay app and look it up. This is called Dock Edge, if you can see that. Hope that doesn't come out backwards in the video. But this is called Dock Edge Sea Guard Profile. It's 10 feet, it's a roll, and it goes along the edge of a dock for boaters. I paid $5 for this. You can see the tag right there. And this will also easily go for 40 bucks. So I just spent less than $10 together on those, including tax. It was $9.59, and between the two of them, I should make at least $50 profit. Okay, so I got pictures of most of the shirts that you saw me pull out earlier, and the couple things I just found at Goodwill, as well as a couple of DVDs, a handful of DVDs, like kids' DVDs. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting those listed here, and that is my basic procedure, I guess, for preparing things to list on eBay. Now I basically create one listing for a shirt that I can use over and over and over and over. I list that one shirt, and then I just hit this button that says Sell Similar, and I go in and change the title, change the pictures, hit List, and then just do that over and over and over and over, and it makes the listing process really quick and easy. Then, of course, for the other things, I make their own listings separately. And then you just kind of forget they exist and wait for them to sell. That's it. So that was my process, at least a little bit of it. You know, you kind of got to see a little bit of the behind the scenes. As you can see, it's dark now outside. You know, I had to run out and do some errands. That's when I stopped at the Goodwill. And came back, did a little bit of editing, got a video up on my other channel, and then I went back up there tonight and finished that part. And I'll sit here for a little while listing, be able to watch some YouTube videos or whatever I want to do, listen to some music and that. And then that'll be it. That'll be it for the day. So, wherever you guys are waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else, pay it forward. Let's make this world a better place. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.